Hey guys, Ugly Zen here. It's been about a month, I think, since I've made a video, and well, I made a video, but I ended up deleting it because in the middle of the video, I decided I wanted to go and eat some food, and so I ended the video and never uploaded it. But this video is gonna be all over the place, I feel like. And that's totally fine. This YouTube channel is basically like a video diary, and it's just gonna be cool for me to see like my progression or like the direction I go in. So right now, when it comes to eating, it was Thanksgiving yesterday, and it was fucking awesome. It was pretty good. What happened was, before Thanksgiving, I fasted for like 60 to 64 hours or some shit like that. And I just chowed down like so much fucking food that like people were kind of like, they're like, holy shit. Like, I piled on a bunch of turkey which was on top of like, it's just like a mountain of food basically. And the reason right now my eating routine is basically like, at least I can't do OMAD anymore. Like, one meal a day doesn't seem to, I can't seem to just fucking like have that discipline to just do one meal every day. And I have done that, but I haven't gotten the results that I want out of it. So right now my eating routine is pretty fucking sick. It's one meal every other day. And to someone who is like, oh, what the fuck, you eat once? No, well, the thing is I eat a shit ton of food. Like, a shit ton. It is fucking insane and awesome. Like, the meals I make are just like, I am so happy with them. And I eat whatever the fuck I want. It's fucking awesome. And then I'll eat that one meal and it'll be really big, and I'll get full, and then I'll take a fucking nap, and then then I wake up from that nap, and I just go on my day as usual. But on that eating day, I will train, and like, by say the 10 to 14 hour mark, if anyone fucking tries this shit, they'll get to see for themselves. But like, 10 to 14 hour mark, if you don't fucking eat all day, you'll get this wicked energy, like, buzz. It's like this explosive energy, and it's like, it's cannot be rivaled when it comes to one meal a day. Like, I used to feel like I would get like a high from eating like a pile of meat in the morning, and then later on in the day, like, I just feel like a buzz, just like energy. But then fucking like one meal every other day, you can eat so much more food in that one sitting, and get such a wicked, like, I'm so happy with it. Like, it's so awesome. And so basically I just incorporated this into Thanksgiving. And so ideally I try and eat in the morning. So this Thanksgiving was kind of is later in the day. So and I didn't get to eat it in a 1 to 2 hour window. It was basically like I just ate throughout the day because it was Thanksgiving, and like I'm gonna allow my like I'm going to make an allowance for that. Like it's a conscious decision. Like, hey, this is a holiday. I'm going to enjoy this with my family. And so I ate a shit ton of food, and I basically like went to take a nap. I went to take a nap and just lay down for a bit to process the food because I was very full after fasting 60 hours or so and then eating a bunch of food. Um, yeah, I had to like, I don't know. I just had to fucking crash basically, and like I'm okay with that. Like I didn't feel like shit. Like I was just full. Like really, I don't know. So so then I get so then get I like basically wake back up even though I didn't really fall asleep. Um, I just relaxed enough to where like I was like, okay, I feel like I want to get up and just like hang out with family or whatever. And so I did. Like Thanksgiving was good. And now it is the day after Thanksgiving and I haven't eaten today. And so basically my routine is in full swing. Like I'm able to actually fucking pull this shit off. I'm able to eat big and fast long. And the thing that is so good about this is like hero fasting or like fasting for fucking 5 days, fucking 7 days, fucking 2 weeks or some shit like that. I never fasted for 2 weeks, but I did 5 and 7 days. So like basically what happened with me is like I um I was really thrilled about fasting, like learning about it, like, oh shit, I can actually do this and I can actually be healthy and there's like all these benefits that can occur from it. So I just went hard into it. Like I was really just like trying to fucking like truth quest that shit. And so I did 7 days, or I did 5 days, and then I did 7 days, and I got real skinny. Not like, I don't know. Like I knew I had some body fat. Like, I don't know. It's weird. Like when there's always like more to lose, or not always more to lose, but it's like surprising how low of a weight that a person, like, that people, it's like you're like, okay, this is the weight that I'm gonna shoot for, and then you hit that, and then it's like, oh wait, like I can lose more. And I don't know, it's like I just hit a, I don't know, I hit a point where I was like 148 pounds or something. Yeah, like 148 pounds, and it's kind of like on the low end for me, and like I was feeling very confident at that weight too. Like I just felt very attractive and just, I don't know, I was happy with it. Like I was feeling myself, and it's like feeling like I was attractive, but I could also eat like whatever I wanted because I quit carnivore too. But a thing that happened with me is since I was doing these long fasts, I was like, I can just fucking eat like normal, or normal. I can eat like fucking hours on end, or I can just snack throughout the day. I can eat several times a day, not really care about like my eating window, or just like eating breakfast and eating all up and all the way until I pass out at night or something like that. And so yeah, so like I have like a fucking neck beard right now because I lost my shaver somehow. I think it was because my roommate cleaned the bathroom up a bit, and it's my shaver's been gone for a few days. But um, but yeah, like I was doing these hero fasts, going days on end, not eating, and then like fucking yo-yoing is what people call it, where it's like my weight just was going down, 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 and then like oh shit, I reached my goal, and then it's like boop 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 boop, fucking like back up, because I was like, oh, I can just fast, I can just fucking fast. My it's like I might fucking do this, but then I'll be like, boom, fucking hero fast, and just like go way back, go way the fuck back down to where I was at. And so I thought I could just like have discipline, at a whim, just fast whenever I wanted to. And so I went through a period of time where it's like I couldn't. I felt like I was struggling to stop eating, really. And I was eating at a surplus, like I was eating a bunch of food, and then I was just like, oh, I'll just not eat tomorrow. I'll just like start. I'll start after. I'll start after I eat this. And so I just went through kind of a bit of tug of war with myself, and just like was just eating food like a fucking normal person. But eating like a normal person is basically a eating like an American is like a surefire way to just get sick. And so I wasn't eating carnivore, and I'm like, oh, I might have to fucking go back to carnivore because it's like I can't fucking control this shit. But lo and fucking behold, I can eat a pile of fucking even sugar, the most addictive shit ever. And right now I'm able to pull off 24 plus, like 24 to 48, like 20. The goal is basically never eat 2 days in a row, because I'm trying to bulk but also cut at the same time. Train on the days that I eat, and then get into ketosis and cut weight on the days that I don't eat. And so it's like building muscle, fucking resetting my immune system, and burning body fat. And so it's like training day, I'll fucking lift, and I'll work all fucking day or whatever. And then fasting days, like steady state cardio, and work too. And yeah, I'm really happy with this. I've been able to pull it off, and so with that, I feel like I have a new confidence, even though I'm not at my at a goal. Like I haven't reached my goal. I'm on the way to reaching it, and that's kind of the place to be at, in terms of like feeling happiness, or feel like confidence. I would say I've learned I've learned that to be successful with fasting, for me, it's like I have to have a really dope ass meal to look forward to. You know, it's like Thanksgiving. Like I was able to fast for like 60 hours or so, because I'm like this is gonna be so fucking awesome. Like this is gonna be so awesome. And so it's like just relishing in that, and kind of even having a sense of humor about it. Like I don't know, it's just damn comedic, or yeah, comedic, or comical to just imagining how much food I'm just gonna be eating while everyone else will probably not be able to eat that much because they'll have they'll probably have already eaten before the main Thanksgiving meal. And I was snacking actually like an hour or two before, because like when we showed up, I thought I don't know, like I just started eating once we showed up, and I didn't know the food was gonna take so long to get ready, so kind of opened up. It didn't really go as planned, I feel like, but it's okay. I didn't eat the day after, and right now it's like 9:32 p.m. So it's like I made it through work, and I guess what I'm planning on doing is I'll weigh myself when I wake up, and if I am, depending on like my weight, if I've moved the needle down a bit, um, to like if I've cut a little bit more weight than my previous weigh-in, or my previous it's like you weigh yourself before the refeed, so it's like I didn't get a chance to actually weigh myself before Thanksgiving, but a bit before the refeed before that is like um, one. This is kind of hard to say, but it was like 168, and um, um, like so my hopefully I'll be at 168 or less. I'm thinking it may look like 165 because I do a lot of cardio. Like I do, um, essentially my job is cardio. I push shopping carts. Like I run around and grab shopping carts, and like my Fitbit says I do like anywhere from 4 to 6,000 calories, and I'll run back from work, which is like 3.5 miles, and yeah, just trying to get in that volume of just that steady state cardio is really good. And also having a training goal, I would say, is really important. Like I feel like that's like almost like foundational, or like that should be the foundation, almost like um, having performance. Like that's one thing that helps me aim what I consume better, um, or be more mindful of what I'm eating, I guess. Or like, say if I want to run a marathon, then I don't want to have fucking 20 fucking 30 pounds of extra weight on me, and carrying that for damn near 30 miles. Like, that's, um, I don't know. I don't want to make myself suffer unnecessarily there. So if I can cut that weight, it could help me. Um, I don't know. Just like be lighter on my feet, really. And yeah. So, and with the refeeds as well, um, say if I just eat a pile of fucking sugar and carbs and shit, and like really empty stuff, and forget to eat meat, then the energy won't be as good. Like honestly, bacon is probably one of the best. Um, like I notice, if I eat a pound of bacon and like a shit ton of cucumbers, that is like one of the best things to eat. Um, and then again, just cutting off the eating after getting full or something like that. And yeah, and I've yet to actually dial it in and really figure out like what is just best for that energy boost, because I felt really great energy eating only like a pound of bacon and like some hamburger, like like half a pound of hamburger. So like a pound of bacon and half a pound of hamburger. That's like, I don't know. I got bacon from Costco, so I feel like that. It's like lower. It's like lower calories than what I would have thought otherwise. I don't know, but like, turns out I can eat like 3 pounds of bacon, and I don't know. I've like with this Thanksgiving, the meal is kind of like all over the place, like carbs out the fucking ass, like pies, fucking and turkey. So it's kind of balanced, you know, with the macros, and so, but like I feel like that's not optimal for training, I guess. So, but or like building back on muscle, like eating animal or eating meat is good for building muscle and training. But okay, so this is gonna be this is gonna lead into some other topics. So I have had I've talked about it before in previous videos, but it's sort of like where other people own space in your head and you sort of think about people a lot. And essentially, like, I've thought of, it's like relationships that you have that don't feel right, you know, like there's something not right there, so it's kind of like a nagging feeling. And so or some nagging thoughts like, hey, something isn't right here, you know. And I feel like that is sort of like a gateway to having like harmonious thought, honestly, because there's some things that aren't right, some things that aren't set right, and it's kind of tedious work, but to really almost be persistent in like trying to set things right or to understand, like it can be really tedious and like I'm yawning a bunch because I'm about to pass the fuck out and then eat a pile of food in the morning, depending on my what my weight says. But yeah, like with people, it's like taking ownership of where faults are in connection to others. That's a really great way to find flow. Like in previous videos I had talked about, I was actually struggling with flow, but I think I've had a few breakthroughs with flow, experiencing flow, you know, and often it is in connection to other people. Like David Goggins, there's this he has this thing like, it's like, you don't know me, son, but he's like fucking yelling it, and he with a big ass grin on his face or something, and basically it's like it's like he's talking to someone, or like he's connected to something, you know, he's connected to someone's judgment of him or something like that. And yeah, that's like a great way to get into flow, is to like, if you start working hard, honestly, like you're trying to run, there'll be like these fucking dark like thoughts that just like come to the surface, and it's like perfect time to assess. It's like perfect time to just turn that shit into fuel. Man, my hair is growing so fast. I was like watching like earlier videos before, or an earlier video before this one, and I feel like like my face bones, like my cheekbones and shit, like they're looking. I don't know. My face changes a lot. It's kind of crazy. Um, like I feel like once I get like right fucking lean, like right now I'm probably 170, like less than 170. But like once I get down to like 1 fucking 50 or something like that, well, I'm building muscle now, so if I could maintain 150 lean with muscle, I don't know. I feel like my face will look a bit different. Like literally, like David Goggins' face. He's like so fucking lean. I feel like that like his face is just like fucking. He's like a fucking statue. I don't know. Like I fucking love David Goggins. I don't give a fuck. And I kind of like want that in my face too. But there's like, it's a fucking lifestyle. Like I can't fool myself at this point. It's like it's a fucking lifestyle. You gotta work hard. Or, or at least for me, like I have to fucking work hard for that shit. Um, um, I don't know. But yeah, like people will own. I'm so scatterbrained, but it's cool. Um, People will own space in your head, and I feel like it's not. It's not necessarily a good thing. I feel like it is a good thing, but it's like a problem that has to be solved. And yeah, just be persistent. Like try and take ownership of like where those issues come along. Like you may not find the answers right away. It's like, oh my god, what did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? But you have to want to know why. That's like what I feel like is what I'm going through. It's like it's like figuring out what I really want, you know? And that's part of the change. You have to want the change, and it's like do I want this chicken shit, like low vibrational shit that's like not that habitable, and it's like fucking selfish, like um fucking the familiar shit that I already know, like I know where this is going, like um where the outcomes are fucking um yeah, kind of like deadly in a way, like I don't know. I'm not gonna get specifically into like this one thing that I was thinking about today, but it's just kind of like some outcomes can be like gross if you really think about them, of like the behaviors, and it's like that's a reason why people don't want to know, or they don't want the changes, like they don't want to bring into awareness like the how bad their current pathway is, and or it could be something that you really relish, you know, like something that like that you don't want to give up, you know, so you don't want to know. That's another thing too, is like, what do I have to give up here? And yeah, to just be really persistent. um, and then there's like a progress to be made there, and yeah, may not be able to resolve things in one single flash moment epiphany, but it's like there are those harmonious thoughts that can be attained, that are true, that feel true, and it's like those have, I feel like I have to work for those. I have to I'll get off focus or whatever, and then it's like, oh shit, I have to get back on focus. It's like, what am I doing here? Like, what? Yeah, it's like just getting back on the horse and just like keep trying to find weaknesses in the wall, that you are the obstacle that you are facing. Just find a fucking weakness in it. Be persistent as fuck. And yeah, it's like, what kind of motherfucker would actually have this persistence and this capacity to actually want to change or to this? What kind of motherfucker would actually transform this, or yeah, like transform this much, and and be this relentless at just setting things right, if possible, and yeah, like I'm not gonna, I don't know, like I feel like I'm always like split on it in a way, where it's like, fuck this person, like I'm fine without them, like I don't need them, I don't need anyone. And that's kind of like a dangerous, like fucking that's a dangerous path right there. That's like a resentment path. I feel like that's like a righteous, prideful path right there, honestly. Like a hubristic, just fucking know it all, everything fucking pathway. Wrong pathway. Well, not wrong in the sense that it's like there's a want there, and what they want, like there's like a righteousness in the want, I feel like. So I hate to say wrong. If people can even follow along with this is my video vlog fucking diary shit, so good luck. So there's that, where it's like, fuck these people, like I don't need them. I'll fucking climb mountains, I'll fucking run all these miles without you, I'll etc etc. But then there's not giving up on people. There's sort of like an atonement, of like a righteous atonement, or like that is being sought after. Not to say that it's like wanting to be liked or anything like that, but it's like wanting to not hurt people, or to not cause suffering to people. And on the other end of that, it's like, nah, fuck that. People are weak, and like they are um what is it, like, oh, like people are responsible over their suffering and shit like that, because I try and be responsible over my suffering and like take ownership of my own karma and shit like that. So it's like, oh, these people are crybabies, and so they are, it's like they have chosen that. But then it's like, I don't know. I feel like it's like something I'm still like processing through, you know. So bear with me. It that there's like a level of sensitivity, and but it is like I it's like persistent sensitivity and openness to like, fuck, that shit sounds cliche, but it's like to like what is to be learned, or like what is to what change, you know, like what is the want here, like what is the source of the want, like what is what is the underlying like want, and how is this, how could this be done a better way, essentially. Yeah, is there a more habitable way? And you know, I hate to tell people what to do, so it's like I am going to, hopefully I'm gonna figure out a way to I feel like I'm in the process, I'm becoming, you know, like I'm a process essentially. But yeah, I feel like I've gotten little nuggets of like of understanding, where it's like, oh, I was afraid of this because, or yeah, like, oh, I was afraid of this because I didn't want the change, and I didn't know the reason why I should have wanted the change, you know, and then figuring out the why for the want to change. And yeah, I hope that last little bit made sense to people. But that what has really helped me, I feel like, is that want. Like that's a big part of it, is like karma is like your man, I'm gonna have to make another video after this, just because like I need to catch up on talking about some of the shit that I've learned. But like karma is like a exchange with the universe, in a sense that like if I'm suffering it, like it's because I've chosen it, or that I've wanted it in some way. And that has been a very freeing lens, or I feel like truth. Like honestly, I feel like it's true. And so like it's like, why did I want that, you know? And then it's like, what do I really want, you know? And I feel like I've sort of inherited almost like the wants of a fucking primal savage motherfucker. And so it's like I'm trying to you know, update my wants, you know, say, rather than like a lust, more so something that's genuinely habitable, you know. And yeah, I think I'll just leave it for there for tonight. Um, yeah. It's Ugly Zen. It's been real. Peace.